Consumer Empowerment, or as it is called, FACE, an industry body for fintechs, has come up with a new code of conduct for digital lenders to protect the consumers' interests amid rising instances of illegal apps and also unethical recovery practices coming to light. My colleague Ritu Singh joins in with all the highlights and explains why this code is significant for the sector.
Well, the Fintech Association for Consumer Empowerment, or FACE, which is an industry body for fintechs in India, has come up with a new code of conduct applicable for digital lenders to protect customer interests, and it is going to be mandatory for all 44 of the digital lenders which are members of FACE. It incorporates feedback from the industry and is aligned with RBI's digital lending guidelines drafted by FACE member companies to take ownership and responsibility to self-regulate themselves. Now, the code of conduct even goes to the extent of specifying directives to members to ensure that there is greater transparency, etc. For example, it says fintechs will now have to notify the customers at least 15 working days in advance before any such change in the loan contract is made that could be detrimental to the customer's interests. Now, it also deals with recovery practices, the privacy of customer data, and so on. But why is this important, if you ask? If you recall, the RBI has been pushing for the fast-growing fintech industry to form a self-regulatory organization that can monitor the misconduct of entities and protect consumer rights and enforce governance standards. And FACE is one of the many key industry associations which is pushing to take on that role. Of course, it is going to be up to the RBI and the industry to form a consensus in this matter, because there are many other associations that also exist, like the Digital Lenders Association, for instance. Now, FACE members, they collectively represent about 50% of the total share in retail unsecured digital lending through lending apps. These fintechs are expected to implement this code of conduct to align with the changes within 3 months' time.
All right, Ritu, thanks a lot for getting us all of those details. With that, it is time for a short break on the show. But when we come back,